In a makeshift kitchen between two refugee tents in Jordan, these Syrians are trying to recreate some semblance of the life they left behind. Ahmed is caring for the children of her extended family.
It was very bad. They were shelling us with rockets and tanks and mortar shells.
Failing to find safe haven in other parts of Syria, they ended up in the Zatari refugee camp. Here, children have a safe place to play, away from the bombing and firefights that have claimed an estimated 40,000 lives since early last year. But as winter approaches, the needs of Ahmed and her family grow.
Life is difficult, and each day we're asking for more things. We want different tents, caravans. With the tents, if it rains, the water comes in on us.
Others try to keep their tents warm with foam, as the tens of thousands settle in for the winter here, their refuge from Syria's civil war.
So what we're seeing is that there's been an increase in violence in these border villages, like there's this Waith, which is to the north of Dara. And this has then led to a population which has been moving systematically south towards the Jordanian border.
Andrew Harper runs the United Nations Refugee Program for Syrians in Jordan.
One of the big issues that we've got in winter is that to make the camp capable of withstanding all the rain and all the wind and all the cold, it costs a lot of money.
The camp has been receiving help, including more sturdy shelters from Saudi Arabia, reinforcing the sense of no quick resolution of the refugees' fate. A small economy is taking root here. Kerem Salimat sells shoes.
We go out just to get commodities because here they bring us things that are all expensive.
At a field hospital supplied by Morocco, staff are stocking the medicines they'll need in the coming months. Pharmacist Abu Al-Hir Ibrahim.
Especially in the time of cold, it's a factor that makes it even more serious for the sick.
A staff psychiatrist says there are frequent cases of post-trauma disorders, but that rarely do patients complain of being uprooted from their homes.
They are always in hope of returning to their homes and reconstructing their lives.
Back in the tent city, Ahmed says she's waiting for the downfall of Syrian President Bashar al-Assad.
Only God knows, and God willing, the return could be soon. Once Bashar leaves, we will return.
But even if the war were to end tomorrow, many, like Ahmed, have no home to return to. Reconstructing their lives will likely take a very long time. The people of the camps are but a small fraction of the some 200,000 Syrians finding refuge in Jordan. Many are staying with friends or family. An hour and a half south of Zatari is the capital, Amman. At a private house, a group of Syrian men enjoy a respite from the conflict, eating and resting up. But these are not regular civilian refugees.
They shot him in his leg, and he can't move and he can't walk.
Most were wounded fighting the forces of President al-Assad. This man was shot in the shoulder, this man in his leg, and this fighter was blinded in one eye.
In this room, they live about 4 of the Syrian wounded.
Yasser Awir runs this recovery house with help from private donors in Jordan, Saudi Arabia, and other Gulf countries.
They are the wounded of Syria. They came last year and this year also. We have about 20 Syrian wounded.
While many refugees, both inside and outside the camps, get help from the United Nations, these men are outside the system. The UNHCR's Andrew Harper.
If we are aware that people have got a military past or may not, their claims may not necessarily be 100% civilian in nature, then we will be looking at their cases and not necessarily giving them the necessary refugee status or certification.
These men are proud of their roles as fighters, even if the house lacks a sense of soldierly discipline and order. Unlike many of their counterparts at the camps, they're not waiting for President Assad to fall. They're trying to make it happen. Loai Ismail, who defected from the Syrian army to join the rebels, was wounded in a clash with his former comrades.
I will return, God willing, once my injury heals, and I'll go back with the Free Army and resist the Assad army, the traitor, God willing.
No matter which side prevails, some Syrians feel there can be no victory. The damage has been too great. At the house this day, a young boy plays, as best he can, with Yasser Awir's son. He recalls the attack that wounded him.
We were at home. Then a missile hit, and my father became a martyr.
He's getting treatment in Jordan, but some wounds may never heal. Elizabeth Arrott, VOA News, Amman.